What's up, everyone? Long time no see. By long time, 2 weeks. Uh, some updates. Got a little baby pressure washer. Gonna pressure wash that engine bay, making it look a lot nicer. Everything's out, so I don't really see anything that could go wrong, especially because all the fluids are drained and everything. So should be good to just kind of pressure wash it out. Just gonna be careful not to blast shit down any hoses or anything, especially the AC lines. But so yeah, that's about to get done. Uh, as for that, everything going good. Engine block and everything. It's the engine block, heads, crank. Those are all at a machine shop right now, getting worked on. Luckily for me, it turns out that head was actually weldable, and it got welded. It was rough. It was almost trashed, but I have a friend who was able to do it pretty well, so that's good. Uh, Sadly, to everybody who likes 90s car phones, I pretty much took the car phone out along with any associated wiring, including the little antenna there. Uh, one big problem with it was you actually couldn't put the parking brake down when the car phone was actually in the holder. It seemed like a slight oversight. I don't know how the previous owner used that before, but that's gone. But I actually kept the little mount there because I'm just gonna find like a little like cell phone, like a modern ball cell phone mount, because it's just a little ball joint in there, and I'll just like put like a phone mount there, just kind of like as like a throwback to like the old phone. That's probably the most practical solution that I could find. Just got to trim piece out. As for the back, since everything's at the machine shop for now, like blocks getting honed and acid vat dipped and whatever, just to clean everything out, because there's a whole bunch of crap in that cooling system, and I wanted to make sure there's nothing in the oil system, especially because those heads were like really gunked up, and those are getting vatted too. So back here, everything's looking a lot fresher. Actually got a spare trunk plate back here, but it's really hard to see. So I got the welds of like a third grader, but at least these are fixed now. I think they're watertight. And if the welds aren't watertight, the silicone underneath certainly is. So at least right now, it's starting to finally look rust free. To actually shape that part, that's actually not a patch panel. It's just straight up mild sheet metal. Basically, just put it on there and started using a set of punches to kind of bang it into shape, and like it works all right. So there you go. As for everything else right now, there was a whole lot of rust on this place. It was actually a lot worse than I thought, but nothing a wire wheel and some rust converter couldn't fix. It doesn't look very pretty, but it's hidden. And it shouldn't start rusting again, which is good. Just pull everything inside. And the spare tire well has also a piece of sheet metal welded in. It's very ugly, but it works. So finally, I can start putting the whole back interior back together and not look at rust back here anymore. Thank the Lord. Because that was a total pain in the ass, but it's fixed. And yeah, basically, I'm gonna put the interior back to this whole back interior part back together, and then start working on the engine bay and pressure washing that and cleaning up like the one or two little rust spots there, like the battery tray and the little surface rust on that frame rail. But other than that, everything's looking all right so far, which is good. So, peace.